welcome back to another video in my playlist on Star People and Native Americans. I'm going to read another excerpt from this book, and this one is entitled Strange Death. An account of a mysterious, possibly UFO-related disappearance with a suggestion of violence toward a Native American appeared, of all places, in the July 1967 issue of Sports Afield. According to Russell Annabelle's article, Smart Engine Trick or UFO, the Indians of Alaska are well aware of the Sky People and even decorate their totem poles and spirit houses with their sign, which is a horizontal slash with a hump in the middle. Annabelle tells of an Indian friend of his who found the 2-year-old wreckage of an aircraft that had gone down after managing to send a final message which had been heard on the cabin radio of a trapper. "Mayday, Mayday," the pilot had called. "Brilliant green lights all around us. Both engines cut. The thing." Then 2 years later, while tracking a bear, that Native American found the wreckage and its 2 frozen corpses. One man had not died right away. He'd managed to draw a picture on the side of the plane, a picture of a flying saucer, or, to the eyes of the Indian, the sign of the Sky People. It was tradition that the Sky People had landed frequently on the mountain in the past and still patrolled the area and occasionally made off with someone. No medicine was powerful enough to work against the Sky People. Now, Annabelle's Indian friend may have proved that point with the ultimate in visual demonstrations. He got himself into some minor trouble with the law through a misunderstanding, and he fled into the mountains. Annabelle and a brother-in-law of the fugitive set out to bring him in so they could straighten out the matter. Now, the Indian had left a clear trail in the snow, and then suddenly the snowshoe tracks abruptly ended in a bleak opening on a footslope of a mountain. The man's brother-in-law studied the tracks carefully and then issued this pronouncement. He went up. Something took him. He didn't have any warning. He didn't see it or hear it because he didn't stop to look up. He didn't have time to fight. Something just grabbed him and snatched him into the sky. The incident occurred 20 years ago. Now, that's when this book was written, 20 years ago from when this book was written. Annabelle tells us that neither the Indian nor his remains have ever been found since. Whatever the truth may be in the account which Russell Annabelle reported, the majority of American Indian medicine people today believe that the Star People and spirit guardians of the Earth Mother are becoming active at this time in an effort to aid mankind to survive the great purification of the planet. Now, I gotta say, that's what I was taught by several of the medicine men and women I studied with. There are several prophecies that state basically what you just heard, that there will be a purification and the ways of our ancestors will become integral to surviving this purification and for humanity to flourish in the future. We've got to go back to our old ways. So that's the main reason that I am so inspired to share with you all of the things I've learned on the Native Strength Path. And I find some of these accounts in these books to be very fascinating and right in line with many of the things that I have been taught. So thank you very much for listening.